Preparation's gone already. A 3-play lean this side. It looks like a burst through potentially the door. And it's not gone very well. But the second layer to that will be BONECOLD. 20 HP. He has to fade away from this and leave either Kiles to pick up that mantle or to fall back to site.
Look at Nats to try and find something to do. He's right out of drop already. Potential to challenge Kiles, and he will win it out. He'll find BONECOLD as well.
He has just sliced through Acend. I thought maybe he was good for one of those, not two. And suddenly that initial work, that kind of back and forth to find defo feels so irrelevant how this round pays out. But cNed and starxo
last player standing
ain't gonna have much. Sheydos gonna find cNed, and starxo's position is more than noted. And Nats is on the case, supported with utility as well. starxo is just trying to play this out as best he can, and he knows it's an uphill struggle to even get one kill here.
They shouldn't swing through this, but actually will spot a barrel there and deal with Sheydos. Close by. Time ticking away. It's an open plant already. Gambit got this one in the bag. Nats will deal the final blow. Gambit find their pistol round. Again, come.
Getting a spike plant to boot.
plant planted.
On the wall once again, making sure they have a very open plant here. They can reset back towards main and potentially greet BONECOLD on this flank. There's lots of bodies for him to deal with as the rest of Acend come through spawn.
Oh, BONECOLD has to be so integral here in my mind, but there's so many players literally sat for this Chronicle. Ducks under it. Oh dear, this is looking a bit dangerous to say the least. Kiles, starxo and Zeek, what are you going to do with this? Nats makes his appearance. And look at this shutdown from Gambit. This was never meant to be this way. But Gambit don't care, they make it their own.
Adjustment just yet, and seriously, that smoke on main makes it so difficult for cNed to find something here.
So much invested though, ult-wise into this as well. Redgar and Chronicle both putting everything they have into this round early on. BONECOLD still good to catch across though. Spots another, and that's Sheydos. Imagine him stay alive, but cNed's in danger. He's got players left and right. Zeek's gone down, no. And oh no, cNed burns alive. BONECOLD, starxo and Kiles put to task, put to test, and Sheydos passes his. It's traded out eventually, but the spike's gone down. The ult comes in, and now starxo and BONECOLD are presented the unfavorable, unfathomable task, but actually getting Redgar's made this possible. And look at the HP on Chronicle. 4 HP versus BONECOLD's 2.
Actually, starxo throws the Cosmic Divide in as well. Nat's the last man standing.
The king of cool though, look at this guy, composed as ever. He's got to get a run on. Oh, the defuse, he's not going to stop. The defuse comes in and they just make it across the finish line.
Scrap. There's 19k behind this purchase for Gambit.
Space play coming out, going to try and push up as well. Send a little bit of that util down. It's going to be Chronicle on the other side, has to kind of respect that. starxo though just sat in that smoke, hoping for someone to make an appearance, but it's always favorable towards Gambit. It feels like Acend can't get a clean start in any of this, and Zeek just gets dismantled.
I think Gambit are looking to pile on the pressure here, though, with a lot of focus towards B now. Well, then they follow up immediately on this. Again, the weaker side of the setup on the side of Acend. Lots of things for starxo to deal with initially when we forced away from that choke point.
They haven't quite committed just yet, but they're just on the verge. Now Zeek with the first, and Zeek, don't know what happened, but starxo, oh no, it's an absolute disaster again. What is going on? Acend, it's all falling to pieces. I'm a little taken aback for words here, because Gambit for once didn't have to turn all the screws. Acend kind of did it for themselves.
Time and time again.
Here he is. The apex predator himself, Nats, yet to be found. Chronicle is so sharp as well. The guy looks untouchable. And we wait to see what's now up the sleeve. Zeek. You know that you're being hunted down slowly but surely, but 4 still stand. Good connection for BONECOLD, but an instantaneous trade for Sheydos. It's quick and it's pretty much unforgiving as the site now begins to be squeezed and taken over. Spike en route as well. And it's Zeek and starxo to face it down, and that's again yet to die.
starxo is going to be given one. Sheydos actually will challenge. Slowed down now. Marshal in hand. Comes through. Land another headshot. He's so sharp. Him and Chronicle. I want to see.
Okay. So he's going to start at least clearing. Nats has got problems on several fronts. He knows now there's one, but he's now spotted another! No one can get past him! He's the immovable object. BONECOLD now noted, forced to fight, can't beat our Redgar. And they all still stand. Nats finally falls!
Down A.
Oh my word, excuse me, it's Kiles who finally falls. This is just down to 2, starxo and cNed. And they're so split on this. Isolated again, Nats is just, he just won't die. He literally will not die! Is he playing a different game?
That's one, they're all stood still, Lauren.
Find a spark, Acend, find something. Because losing like this could echo through the rest of this game. And Gambit are not stopping. Defo finding cNed. Chronicle looking to deny some of the vision from tower, allow and facilitate the play to come in. The site's being taken and no one's going to stop it. They still know there's someone up towards it, and there's those ults coming on back through. Maybe this time there'll be some blood drawn. And yet nothing. They still hold the site. They hold their nerve and they still keep just racking up the bodies. No matter what they do, Nats finally goes down. But then there's the second line. Then there's Chronicle. Then there's Defo. Then there's Redgar. And none of it is working for Acend.
Source scoreline.
Well, I would say probably very at this point, because Gambit are exuding confidence and Sheydos just gets the freest kill of his life. It's all too simple, and nothing in any of these strat books and plays and considerations that Acend had are going to make a blind bit of difference, because right now starxo is the only one who can do anything to deny this, and it's a 1v5. And even he knows he's staring down the barrel of a gun. It's done for. I don't care who you are. I don't see a world.
Zipline. It will force Acend into a quick hit towards B, though. Redgar got to back away and respect this for the time being, but they look towards taking tower straight away.
Yeah, the flash is so good. Redgar just beheads Zeek. But there's 2 more potential victims. Look at this, they're all on the other side, and the raid boss is here. Nats refusing to relent. This guy's a god right now. Untouchable by all accounts. starxo, there's just a bounding Defo in your face. As rock, paper, and scissors now.
So uncharacteristic
of
what we see from Gambit.
They're sending. They're full sending. It is absolutely full send. Defo at the helm. This time, Acend are fighting back, but we know who still stands is Nats. He finally gets taken down. And Redgar, he's not got it. Okay. Okay, they're cheering. They're cheering. They're cheering. They've got 2 rounds. They're cheering.
10 more?
10 more, boys. Easy. Round by round. Some more God's gift to this game.
Madness. Yep. Absolute madness.
Round 16, by the way. 5v4 now. They need to get a pick back. They need to have something go cleanly in their way, and it's just not. Gambit on the verge of closing this one down. 3 more victims stand. Sheydos just toying with his meal.
You want to find it?
Now has to be aware that he could be surrounded. He's dealing with the pressure well because he knows that Nats has his back. Gonna find one. Redgar swings in, and it's all down to starxo. It's all but over.